Welcome to the Blue Star Higher Secondary School Class 6 Subject Social Science. Children, in this lesson Chapter 2 in Geography, Latitudes and Longitudes. The topic which covers under these lessons are the introduction part, the globe, axis, equator, parallels of latitude, important parallel of latitude, heat zone of the earth, what are longitudes, longitude and time, standard time. These are the topics which covers under the latitude and longitude. Children, today we are going to see about the latitude and longitude, what are the uses and what earth basic features we are going to see. Children, let me show the picture of the globe. The globe may be very big in size. Even we can carry on the pocket, and it also may be in small in size also. Even if you keep the globe in the desk, if you see it, it may be big in size. In this globe, many oceans, continent and countries will be there. The earth and position and the size is only measured by the ratio. The earth position and the size is always measured by the drawing by only ratio. If you see the globe move from one place to the another place, it cannot be measured very easily. If you take a scale also, you cannot measure the places because the globe is a sphere. If you take a small globe also, you can't measure the places. How we can measure the big places? It can be measured, it can be done by using the latitudes and longitudes. Now we are going to see about the earth position and its angle. Children, in this picture you can see the globe. Yes, they are two needles. One is top and bottom. The top of this needle is North Pole. The top of the globe needle is North Pole. When come to the bottom, needle is South Pole. This is about the earth position and angle. If you take a original earth, there won't be a specific needle. If you take an earth, there won't be this needle. You should draw one particular, there won't be a particular, we should draw a particular line. So, we are going to fix on the earth a imaginary line that is known as axis. Children, assume that this is an earth. In earth, there won't be a line. So, we should fix an imaginary line. See, I am going to fix an imaginary line. I have drawn an imaginary line. This imaginary line is known as axis. So, what is an axis? Axis, if they ask, we fix a imaginary line that is known as axis. We have seen the axis. Now let me move to the equator. On this axis also there is a point. The earth will rotate to east to west. Children, in the axis itself there is a point. The earth will rotate to east to west. The sun rotate from east to the earth will rotate to east to west to east. The earth will rotate to west to east. The sun will rotate from east to west. But sun is not moving east to west. We only moving to west to east. I will give an example. You are traveling in a car. If you are looking outside the window, the trees are moving backside. The reason is the trees is not moving. We only moving in the front. So the same condition we are applying in the sun. The sun moves from east to west. Children, see, I have drawn the diagram of the equator. The 0 degree is the center, the diameter of the circle, that is known as the equator. Children, you can see in this picture in a earth, see, the diameter is the center part, that is known as an equator. The 0 degree is known as a equator. This is known as an equator. Children, next we are going to see about the parallels of latitude. That imaginary lines that runs from east to west. I will draw the diagram of the parallels of the latitude. See how I am drawing, how the lines are running from east to west. Can you see? This is how the lines will run from the parallels of the latitudes. Let me show the pictures of the latitude. Children, you can see the latitude picture in this video. See the lines that runs from east to west. Can you see? This is the picture of the latitude. Children, today we have seen the parallels of latitude. Now, the equator, I want to know which is the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. So, the 0 degree, that is a diameter, the 2 half, dividing the globe into 2 equal parts, that is known as an equator. So, when I am dividing this 2 equal parts, the top of this globe is northern hemisphere. The top of the globe is northern hemisphere. Can you see the circle? I have divided into 2 equal parts. The top is northern hemisphere. Children, see the northern hemisphere I have covered. The another half in the bottom is southern hemisphere. Children, the latitude, how it can be measured? It can be measured only by the degrees. 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 40 degree, 50 degree, 60, 70, 80. Like this it will be go on. 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 40 degree, 50 degree, 60 degree, 70 degree, 80 degree, 90 degree. Like this it will go on. That is known as the northern latitude. and down here bottom is known as southern latitude. See, this 0 degree is an equator. I need top and bottom poles. This pole, top and bottom poles, I should find the degree. So I assume that the globe is a 3D shape. We should convert it into a 2D. If we convert into 2D, what we will get? 2D shape, we will get a circle. We will get like this circle. So this 0 degree in circle we will tell as a diameter. That is 0 degree is the equator. Assume that from 0 degree we want to go to the North Pole and South Pole. How much we should cover? We should cover 1/4. We should cover to reach a circle. So a circle is 360 degree into 1/4. We will get the 90 degree. So this is in the top, we get the 90 degree as the North Pole and South Pole 90 degree in the bottom. Till this you have understood, children? Children, importance of parallels. The next topic is importance of parallels. This is the diagram of the importance of parallels. Here, this is an Arctic Circle, 66 of north. Again, here is Tropic of Cancer, 23 of north. Here, equator 0 degree, and this line is Tropic of Capricorn, 23 half degree. Antarctic Circle, 66 half degree south. This is south. See, this Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle same degree, 66 of north, 66 of south. Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn same degree is 23 half degree north, 23 half degree south. The Tropic of Capricorn. This is about the importance of parallels. The third topic is heat zone. Using this importance of the parallels only, I am going to explain this diagram. There are 3 heat zone. One is torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. Let me show the picture of the heat zones. Children, see, this is the heat zones pictures and importance of the parallels pictures also. See, I have drawn the sun. Yes or no? I have drawn. When sun rays is directly is on the overhead of the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. You can see, no, the sun rays is directly on the overhead of the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That is known as torrid zone. The sun rays falls directly overhead. Next, we are going to see the frigid zone. The frigid zone is, you can see, no, the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. The sun rays is very far, so we will get heat less, and it also be so cool. That zone is known as frigid zone. It remains very cold. The frigid zone is Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. The sun rays is away, so it will be so cool. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, it is the sun rays which is directly overhead, so the sun heat will be so high. Next we are going to see about the temperate zone. This both torrid zone and frigid zone in both hemisphere are called the temperate zones. The torrid zones and frigid zone is called as a temperature zone. Children, the assignment is you should draw this importance of the parallels and mark it the names and the degrees. You can refer the page number 11 in geography book. This is the assignment. Thank you, children.